Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. He is the greatest.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner.
And this one has all of those. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Scoring hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good punch. Punch, counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. They exchange punches. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nobody home with that hook. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Good counter punch. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. That counter shot lands. Perfect punch. The straight right just misses. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. Be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Failing to score with that right hook. No rest for the weary. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Breathe. I need to go back out there and you would win this one.
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Well done with that counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. That jab won't score. There's a counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this.
Get back. That's a lot.
There's the bell to start round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because If you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, boxing. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn. On to the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And shoot. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Can't find a home with that jab. Believe what we're seeing. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute.
Here comes round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
You missed with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missing with the hook. A perfect counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. That one will count. He threw a punch in just very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. And there's the bell for round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. They got out of the way of that right hook. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.